Ang i-share ko sa inyo is a very encouraging verse na nabasa ko, pinagnilay-nilayan ko, and it's coming from the second, actually, shortest book in the Bible. Ito yung kay Haggai. Bigay ko lang sa inyong background. So, yung setting nito was a time when Israel was in captivity. Eventually, nakabalik din po sila. So, kung naalala niyo yung panahon ng Babylonian captivity. And nung kanilang pagbalik, na-start mag-rebuild yung temple kasi nasira po yun yung temple ng Panginoon. Nag-start sila mag-rebuild pero nahinto. So yung time na nag-prophesy itong si Haggai, the prophet, ito yung time na ina-encourage niya. Kaya nga po ang ganda kasi talagang alam niyo ang word of God hindi para sa wala. Ina-encourage niya yung mga tao to rebuild the temple. Ang life po kasi very dynamic. Meron pong mga valleys and merong peaks. Yung mga time na peaks, ito yung mga time na feeling natin matagumpay tayo. But then, because life is dynamic, hindi po siya static, then we experience the moments na meron tayong valleys. And so, napakaganda lang kasi Word of God is always very encouraging. And ito nga po, even sa time na ganyan, kasi if we go back to this point in time sa history ng Israel, yun nga, people of course were discouraged kasi galing sila sa captivity. People didn't have motivation. And so itong pagpapadala ng Lord sa Prophet Haggai is a motivation for them to rebuild the temple. So nandoon sa book na yun nakalagay, bakit yung inyong mga ginagawa hindi pinagpapala? Kasi nga hindi nila naaalala yung Lord. Kung ikaw ay nakaka-experience ngayon ng valley sa buhay mo, kumusta naman yung iyong relationship sa Panginoon? Kung ikaw ay believer of Jesus, then this is a reminder, an encouragement for you na hindi ka naman forever magsistay dyan. In fact, alam mo, ang Lord, He knows everything. He sees everything. So the Lord is omniscient. Alam niya lahat. The Lord is omnipresent. He's present everywhere. And He's omnipotent. So He's all-powerful. So, kung ano man yung pinagdaraanan mo ngayon, kung ito man ay produkto ng disobedience mo, yung paglakad mo away from the Lord, or ito ay produkto ng talagang face lang ng buhay. Minsan naman, you are obedient to the Lord and you are really doing His will, but life really throws you all these lemons. Ano't ano pa man ang dahilan kung bakit nasa baba ka, nandyan ka sa valley, kung kinalalagyan mo ngayon, nakaka-encourage lang na ang Panginoon, alam niya lahat, nakikita niya lahat, you can be restored. So even dito sa verse na ito, makikita niyo, sabi ng Lord na i-rebuild niya nga itong kanilang temple, ang kanilang bayan. Whatever they have lost will be, restored and even more. And finally, magdadala ang Panginoon ng peace. And ito na po kasi yung promise of the coming of Jesus. Sasabihin ng iba, Old Testament naman yan, paano yan, and sa bayan naman yan ng Israel. But the reason why we have to understand yung mga context nitong mga bagay-bagay na nakasulat from the Word of God is because it helps us to understand the character of the Lord more. And dito mo makikita yung kanyang justice. He is actually sovereign over all. Minsan, kapag nasa baba tayo, parang di natin nararanasan yung kanyang presensya, mga kapatid. But the truth is, He never leaves us nor forsakes us. Especially kung ikaw ay child of God. And as a child of God, you have access to these promises. So ano tong promises na to? Ito, promise of restoration. Not only restoration, but even more. And ang kaakibat niyan lagi, merong kapayapaan sa buhay mo. On top of all na tinatamasa na blessings, merong peace. The peace that transcends all understanding. The peace that only comes from God.